Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I will be showing you my flip throughs of these two Christmas journals. I believe I kind of introduced them earlier in a thrift haul or something that I was going to be making them, and so I finished them. I didn't really do any process videos with these. I just kind of wanted to get them done just in time for people to order them for Christmas. So I wanted to get them all done, and I don't know if I'll be doing any more bigger bigger Christmas journals, maybe a couple little golden books, but I do plan on doing a bunch of the little candy box ones, kind of like what I did for Halloween, because those were a big hit. So I wanted to get these done before all the little candy boxes come out. And I try to do my Christmas stuff ahead of time because I do also a lot of Christmas other stuff for family and friends and all that. So yeah, for my Etsy shop, I want to get them done early because I know people buy things early for Christmas. So anyway, I found these two cross stitcher. I think this is like a crewel. I'm not sure because I don't do cross stitch or embroidery or anything like that, but they were completed ones, and it was just the pieces. This one was just by itself on the little canvas, and then this one was in a little embroidery hoop, but it was done. It wasn't finished or anything. So I got those and decided they would make a perfect cover. Got a little thread there. So this is what I did. I used Reader's Digest books, the blue one obviously for the snowman one, and then this green one. I really loved how the green on this is more of an olivey color, but you know, and it matches perfectly with the cover, but I did use regular greens throughout the book as well. So yeah, so let's see, I'll just start with the snowman one. I used the whole cover from the Reader's Digest. They each have 3 signatures, and this is probably like 1.25 inch spine, and it's about like 6 by 8.5 or something like that. They each have a tassel, and each of the tassels has a little jingle bell little charm. It's just hanging on there. But I use lots of ribbons and yarns, laces for the tassel. And then this also has this really fun pom-pom trim, kind of like snowballs or whatever. And then on the front, or on the cover, I added this fabric on the spine, and then some white rickrack. I added the embroidery piece, and then a snowflake. It's like a plastic snowflake, and a little tiny snowflake on the inside there. They each have a tie that's attached to the inside cover. So this one has the white lace, and then you open it up here, and I have little pockets. For this one I used a Michael's Hot Buy, and let me see if I can find the cover. So this one is a Northern Lights Hot Buy, obviously, so you can't buy these unless you found them on eBay or whatever, since they don't really carry Hot Buys anymore. They do have another, I haven't been to Michael's in a while, but I do know they do still have paper pads, but just not the Hot Buys. So that's the one I use for this one. In this pocket is this little cut apart. This was not from that collection, but another paper collection that I had. I kind of combined things in here. And then I have this vintage plain money. And then this is a little piece. There's actually a scrap from one of the pages I cut down, but I really love the images there, so I included that. And then this is an altered paint chip card. I sewed paper to the back, added some stickers on the front. I sewed some of the fabric on the side there with a little ruffle. And then on this side, I have a journaling card and another little cut apart from another Christmas collection. This has vintage book pages in it, so I have a little snowman, Frosty the Snowman book page. And then this is a napkin. I sewed some rickrack on the side of the blue lined paper. This was a piece of fabric that I cut out of snowman fabric. I had some blue lined paper there, so I stamped some snowflakes. And then this is some snow, like a ice skating rink stationery that I had in my stash. Here is some vintage wrapping paper, and what I did with this was that I had this ice skating wrapping paper on one side and then this one on the other, and I just sewed it together to make a pocket, and then in the pocket I have this vintage card here. I just stuck that in there. The card is actually from 1969. And then I have some coloring pages in here. Up here is some more playing card money and a little die cut. Each of these books has 3 altered paper clips. There's some vintage tickets and a vintage tag. And then here is a vintage sheet music page and a little milk cap there. I did some stamping on that side. And then this is some paper that I dyed, and I used the snowflake template or stencil to dye it with. Some more paper, and then I stamped down here this cute little snowman peeking up. This is a page from an ideals book. And here's another fabric piece there. And then I stamped some little snowmen down at the bottom there. This is a little sticker. I used some washi tape throughout. Here's the other side of that wrapping paper. So I altered a vintage bingo card. I just love this wrapping paper. So pretty. And then here I have these old stamps. They have snow on them. Actually, they're upside down. They're Christmas seal stamps. And then some tickets. And then down here I stamped sending you a flurry of warm holiday wishes. And then this is a little die cut. I had that, I think, from some stuff that my mom had a little shoe organizer full of die cuts, old die cuts from early scrapbooking days. I have this little card here, and I made a little tuck spot with another one of those snowmen. Here's the other side of the napkin, so I stamped a little snowman down there. Here's a tuck spot, and I put in another vintage card. I love this one. It has the snow and the little manger. It's really cute. And then on this side, I had a scrap of that stenciled dyed paper, so I stuck that in here. And then on this side, here's another scrap left over from a book page that I just thought was really cute. I sewed some lace on this side. And then over here, there's a belly band. I had this vintage index card divider thing that's blue that I thought was really cool. And then I had this other book page that had the little husky, and a little Eskimo on there. It's really cute. Or little, I guess, Eskimo child. Here is a book page that is super adorable. Really cute. Some more of my dyed snowflake paper, and then this is a sticker up here. I was going to cover that up because the stencils I had have like a number on them. So I need to remember to do that. Here is another music sheet paper from a sheet music book. This is a recipe page. It had a really fun snowman on it. It's another card. This has a little tuck spot in it. Stuck some little notebook paper and play money. Here is a coloring book page, or an activity book page, I guess, or a workbook. Another ideals book page there. Here's another little tuck. I stamped that little snowman peeking up there. Here's some stickers. A bit more vintage pages from the ideals book. The other side of that music sheet. This is really cute. Fun snow book. In here, I just have a little invoice, vintage invoice page. Here is a little tuck at the top there with a journaling card and some money. And then in here, I have a note card, another little journaling card, and a playing card there. This page is a side pocket, but I don't have anything in there right now. Here's another recipe book page with the snowman. This is a cute little page from Frosty the Snowman. And then this is some tissue paper that has snowflakes on it. Really cute. More of that stationery. And then another coloring book page. I stamped Let It Snow up at the top there. And then up here is another little piece from the fabric. Here is a snowman lunch sack, and inside in it is a little journaling card, and I attached some ribbon on the side there. This is a fun little page. I love the colorfulness of this inside page. Over here is a little die cut with some money, and then I sewed some crocheted lace on the side there. And then on the back here is a little card. These are all the little sheets. Here's a little tuck. I haven't put anything in that yet. And then this is the back cover. Here are some little journaling cards and a note card and journaling card there. So, and then there's the back. So that one is super cute. Lots of spaces for pictures and journaling. Lots of tuck spots. You can add a lot of things in here. It is a pretty chunky book, but mine are always pretty chunky. So yeah, I really love how this one turned out. So let's move on to the next one. This one I think is my favorite just because I love the Santa and I love how, I think it's called Cruel. I'm not sure. You can correct me down in the comments if you want. But I just love this. Lots of texture. Here's the tassel, and it has the 3 little bells like the other one. And then this one has some fun red and white chunky yarn and some lace and this metallic. It's like a really fat tulle, but I'm not sure. And then different laces and trims. And then this one also has 3 signatures. So let's go ahead and open it up. This one I also made an altered paint chip card and sewed paper on the back and then used these really fun stickers. This collection, it's not a paper pad, it was, I think, either Echo Park or one of those. It's kind of a combination of different ones, but I think it's Echo Park, one of their collections, I'm not sure. And then also stickers and die cuts from that collection too. There in this pocket I have an altered bingo card. I have these fun little globe stickers, or snow globe stickers. In this pocket, it's a double pocket. So in this little front one, there's a Santa tag and some money. And then the pocket up at the top here has a card in it. It's like a Santa Claus letter you can fill in. It's a postcard. So very cool there. And then I have lots of vintage Santa Claus book pages in here. This one's really fun. I stamped Santa on some of the pages. Here is a popcorn bag that I altered. There's a little pocket here, and then on the side another bingo card. And then I had this little sleigh tag that I made a little tuck and added in a ticket and some money there. Here's another vintage Santa book page. This one opens. I didn't want to cut that one back too much. And then here's some music paper, and I stamped ho 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 at the top there. And then on this side I added a reindeer and a little Christmas tree. Here's another Santa page. Over here, I had this really cool reindeer ribbon that I made a belly band with, and then I put in this little note paper, and it's on a ledger sheet. Here is a vintage Santa napkin. I don't think the napkin's actually vintage, but a vintage style print. And then on this side, I stamped "May your days be merry and bright." This is some plaid, like, cookie paper, that kind of thing that you wrap up sandwiches with or whatever. It's not actually wax paper, but it's that kind of a thing, you know. Here's a coloring book page, a little tiny Santa book page. Oh, this was a music page. And then over here, I added a little sticker. I added washi there. I stamped Santa with a couple reindeer on the other side of the napkin. And on this page, I have an altered paper clip and then this cute little vintage flash card. I think somebody made these back in the day. I mean, this is really old. So it's a little piece of paper attached to chipboard, and then they wrote on the back of it, but it's a cute little Santa image. And then a little globe of Santa there, snow globe. And then this is some vintage seam binding that I sewed on the side of Christmas. On this side is a little vintage Santa tag, and then these cute little stickers and some money, or not money, but tickets. Here's the other side of that, one of the book pages, and then the other side of that music sheet, and I put a Christmas tree die cut there, and this washi, it says no peeking. Over here's another book page, really cute. And then the other side of the popcorn bag, so I made a little tuck spot there, the little card, and then I added a sticker, and then on this side I added one of the cut aparts from one of the paper collections, and then made it into a little pocket, and then this is just a scrap from one of the book pages that I cut off the bottom. Down here I stamped this little tiny Santa with little reindeer and a little sticker on this side. Here's the other book side of that book page. On this one there is a little belly band at the bottom with a journaling card, and then another pocket at the top that has this big huge ticket. And then on this side is a belly band, and I added in a score sheet, vintage score sheet. Not sure what game it is, a word game of some sort. In this pocket, I included a vintage Santa card. And then on the other side, I have a belly band, this really fun sticker here with Santa and a little convertible. And then this is some notebook paper. Here's another Santa page. Some lined paper, and I had this cute little reindeer sticker. I think the stickers that I'm showing you are kind of like a retro theme, and I can't remember it. I think it's either Echo Park or one of those. Here is a tag that I made a pocket, and then added another little scrap of paper that I cut off the bottom of a page. This is some really fun felt Christmas tree trim there. Then I stamped Santa at the top. Here is another book page. This is like a Dear Santa Claus Santa letter. I think this is from a Ideals book. Little notebook paper there. Vintage coloring book page. And then here is a Christmas card, a vintage Santa Christmas card. Here's some really fun vintage wrapping paper of Santa. So adorable. So I sewed that on the other side of the plaid paper. I don't know why that wasn't coming to me. There's another score sheet that I stuck in there. Oh, I love this. Just so adorable. And then that's the other side of that card. And then I added this little sticker there. I love the little Volkswagen. Other side of the note paper. Up here, I have an altered paper clip with a little vintage transparency. I added a little sticker there, and on this side is a vintage tag and playing card money. This is a bingo card. I don't think I showed that. You probably saw it, but that's the other side of that bingo card. And then some rickrack there. This is a cute little belly band. I have some notebook paper there. Oops, it got ripped. I'm going to have to stick a new page in there because that got ripped. And then over here is just a little journaling card in that pocket. I love this scrapbook paper. That's really adorable. Another word scoring page. Over here is a belly band, and then I have a vintage card in here. Cute little horse and buggy. Pretty little tree there. It's really cute. And then here is another Santa vintage book page. This is stationery. And then I added this ribbon here that's like Santa's belt buckle. And a little journaling card. Here is a music sheet page of Up on the Housetop. And then Oh Christmas Tree is on the back. This is a vintage coloring book page, and I added a milk cap at the top there, old milk cap. There is another napkin, another book page. This was from an Ideals book. Really cool image there. And these are the other sides of those. The other side of the coloring book page and the lined paper. And then here's another music sheet page of Jolly Old St. Nicholas. And on that side is Good King Wenceslas. I don't think I've ever heard of that song before. And then over here is a playing card, really cool Santa, and then playing money. And another little vintage Christmas tag and money there. Another book page. And this is, oh, we're almost done here. The back part of the signature. That's a really cool cut apart there that I made into a belly band, and then another journaling card. Just that kind of retro vintage Santa. And then back here is another journaling card of a really cool Santa, and in here I have vintage Santa playing card, a journaling card, and more money, and that is the back cover there. And then there is the back of the book. So I'm really happy how these turned out. Let me know how you like them and if you are inspired by them. If you would like to check these out, they will be in my Etsy shop. So the links will be down below, and yeah, hopefully you're able to check those out. Be on the lookout for my little candy box journals. If you haven't seen the ones that I made for Halloween, I'll try and link that video down below. I have a couple videos actually. And yeah, they were super fun to make, and everybody just loved them. So I'm hoping that the Christmas ones you'll like those as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.